is all above board.
Hello, Vodlitz. Tucker is very upset that Tanahashi is retiring in 2 years.
Oh, I brought that guy up to the main roster. Fuck's sakes. Get back down there. Get back down there. That was a clerical error.
You are not meant to be here, Johnny Curtis.
John Curtis.
Jonathan Kurtzman.
Send away.
Oh, what is Jonathan Coachman doing these days? He's not with us, is he?
Coach? No.
Is he at Fox yet?
No.
Okay, so I mean, there's a potential SmackDown general manager.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Yeah, maybe.
I'll have to have a big think today about
a large think.
All the different names. Not small think, like Tanahashi leaving me.
All right, should we do the thing?
We should.
All right, cool.
Anyways, my point being, if they're all gonna fucking retire, don't leave me here with the mid-carders of the world, man. Come on, you can't do this to me.
Unfortunate. Your once per month wrestling watch will be slightly diminished by the presence of a man you probably haven't watched wrestle in a year.
It's at least been 4 months. I'm not exactly seeking Tana anymore.
Yep.
All right, Philadelphia. Not in venues though. Gang's all here. See, there we go. Now we've kicked over from it. We're getting 110 per meeting.
That's good.
That is good. I like that.
Taz
I approve.
Thinks that is good. Wait, can I see what's going on? Why is Triple H so much lower than everybody else today? What is he?
He's also an egomaniac.
It's because he's annoyed because we had him lose to Drew McIntyre on Saturday.
This guy's a bitch.
I'm not prepared at this stage to pay him. Well, actually, I mean, if you want to pay him, we can pay him. It's not going to have affected this, but it'll help us tomorrow or on Thursday.
I don't really care. He's
all right.
Annoyed.
We'll leave it until he does something important then, and then we can pay him.
Yeah.
Cool.
You want to spend this on anything?
I was actually thinking about a storyline because I want to heat up the US title storyline a little. Okay. If it ends up working.
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool. Nice. All right. Singles feud evolves into tag team feud.
I love it.
We might save that till next week, depending on how this show ends up shaping up.
I'm trying to think about what's going on this show.
It took me like 30 minutes an hour ago to figure out what the main event of the show was, and I was like, yeah, that's perfect. And I've lost it again.
Fair.
I think it involved... Oh, yes, I remember now. I know what it is. Nice.
Okay. That's good.
This is a filler show.
Yeah. Well, yeah, obviously.
What do you mean, obviously?
It's coming off of a pay-per-view. We're not going to do something significant.
Sir, in the US, it was not a pay-per-view. We don't use that nomenclature anymore.
I'll kill you.
It was a TV special.
That's Vince on his own semantics stuff. He's just like, I'll kill you.
Sir, it was a premium live event.
Vince, you're the one who makes us say all this shit. I fucking hate it. I don't know, character ideas or what? We don't
maybe, but we're not burning energy right now, so I'm okay to hold off. Our cap's 250, right?
Yep.
So we at least have until SmackDown, yeah.
Yep.
If we think of something, we can always come back here.
True. True. Okay.
Oh, that's a shame.
Unfortunate. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. Unfortunate.
Sorry, Umaga.
Yeah. Sorry, man. Oh. Okay.
Oh.
That's not Adam Mahoney changing his behavior like the other guy did, like Kenny Dykstra did with John Cena. This is Batista starting to have an influence.
That's interesting.
What does that mean?
I think we should continue holding an open forum until
Amazing.
morale improves. Why are you mad? Oh, I know why you're mad. Why are you mad? Okay.
That's it. That's all the bad people.
Who are on Raw.
True.
Okay. The pre-bookings of the US title match and the women's title number 1 contenders match, right?
US title match, women's number 1 contender match. Yep.
Cool. This might be a show where we don't open with talkie.
That's crazy, dude. You can't do this to me.
I'm trying to think of anybody who would do talkie. I guess the only ones I can think of would be, depending on what you're doing with Chris Masters and Mark Henry, it could be one of those guys.
Okay.
We are booking the match today, right? Because it's been
definitely are,
a while.
Yeah, no, we are.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't exactly strike me as an open.
All right, well then let's kick things off with Kenny Dykstra and Dolph Ziggler versus Lance Cade and Trevor Murdoch. Uh, 6.
Yep.
Cool. And
They won't complain about losing to Trevor. That's insane.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't really see what you did there. I assume you booked the Cowboys to win.
I did, yes.
Cool.
But like Trevor Murdoch is not at all over, so this is kind of crazy. Right on.
Let's get Roy Walker cutting a promo about how these two men should go and fight for the tag belts. Because I don't know. I feel like you had material for this last week. Why do they, like, obviously they want the belts, but they also just dislike these two young flippy fucks, right?
Yeah, they're not real men.
Holla.
Literally. They're back. Watch yours. Yeah. I like how they ended up being called the Cowboys, despite the fact that none of them are cowboys.
That's not true. I feel like Trevor Murdoch has a bit of a cowboy look.
No, he's got a bit of like a trailer park hick look.
But he's got like a belt buckle.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Understandable. That's it. That's all you need.
Yeah.
2 or 4?
2.
Okay.
I now want a multi-part angle. The first of which is a video showing that Batista showing Batista's promo from last night, where he announced that he is going to be the WWE champion by the end of the year. The second part is going to be some highlights of his media rounds this weekend. Batista was on a talk show on Sunday, and he had talked about how happy he is on Raw and how excited he is for 2008.
Project to video?
Yep.
3 on that?
Sure.
Bring something to 4?
But there's a third part.
Oh, shit.
Yep. Where we show a graphic that tonight Batista is going to be here on Raw, continuing his momentum as he is taking on Joey Mercury. We can stick Joey Mercury in there as well. How do you want to start?
Yeah, sorry.
How do you want to start this Charlie Haas feud then?
Okay, so my first thought about why is this so long? Oh, I didn't save this one.
Probably haven't saved. Oh,
No?
that you just saved it as you just saved part 3 as 5.
Oh, because I moved off of it, I guess. Okay,
Yes.
that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, game. Well, you just work with me a little bit.
I'm unreasonably upset about this.
Okay. See, I don't know. Charlie Haas did some pretty fucking fucked shit last week, honestly.
Yep, true.
I don't know how I feel about Charlie Haas.
Okay.
He's a bit of a dangerous man.
Yep. Charlie dangerously.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I wonder. My initial thought yesterday was Charlie would cut like an interview or something like that where they could be like, "Yo, the fans think like you definitely went too far. What do you have to say for yourself?" And Charlie Haas kind of starts to answer, and then Batista walks in, and he's like, "Oh, you're fucking unsafe, and I don't want you around here."
I don't dislike this. Is there any way we could fit this into what I've just booked? Instead. Like, Charlie should be the one taking issue with Dave. Dave probably shouldn't even know who Charlie Haas is.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that.
Dave's way too busy to be like, hey, you're an asshole. I want to fight you.
It was obviously kind of my intention as well that Dave takes that approach instantly to Charlie Haas because he does not know Charlie Haas, because he doesn't know Raw, because he's not paying attention to fucking anything.
Yeah. Again, I don't hate that. I just think it doesn't naturally lead into a conflict unless it's Charlie that forces the conflict.
I mean, I don't think so, but it doesn't matter anyways because I have to alter everything pretty heavily.
Well, I just don't like the idea of Dave going out of his way to go and start beef with some random mid-carder.
Well, part of that also was the idea that Dave maybe kind of sees himself as the guy to do that.
Okay. I don't think that's in the character. I think that's a lot of extra work for not a lot of money. Like, Dave isn't looking to take extra responsibility for free. That's like the opposite of the way I see the character. He's trying to do as little as possible for as much money as possible.
That's fair.
I think almost every feud Dave has that isn't for the championship should be somebody else starting the beef. Because if it was up to Dave, he wouldn't be in feuds. Hopefully that's explained, because I did, I think that's core, and that's why I didn't like the idea really. But I did.
No, you're right. You're right. You're right. Yeah, you're right. I'm just trying to get
I think maybe one thing you can break away from here is I feel like you're going from a like we just did a thing with Charlie and the next step has to be related to that. And I don't necessarily think it does. I think you can go back to core and just start a new direction for Charlie. This doesn't have to be an evolution of what he did last week.
So there is like an obvious way to do that because Charlie Haas has a lot of pride over his work. Dave Bautista does not.
Sure,
but I don't think it's obvious at this point. I don't think anybody would say anything right now. It's only going to be as this goes on that we're going to be like, wait, what the fuck? Dave has never done anything but squash random mid-carders.
Unless Charlie is spotting something. Unless he's like... Because Dave is doing the cardboard cutout thing, right? He's coming out and doing the pyro and doing the shaking the ropes thing. And maybe Charlie is like, I can see it in your eyes that you're not in it. You know, that you're not putting your heart and your soul into it. That, you know, you've lost a step or two. That you're not you're pretending to be this killer, but in reality, you're just pretending. I'm a real killer.
Charlie Haas says, I know what you are.
Yeah.
And that is bitch.
And to start that, maybe this week, all we see is as Dave's match finishes, we just cut backstage and Charlie Haas is watching it on a monitor. And that's it for this week.
Shaking his head so we know he doesn't approve.
Yeah, but subtly, you know. Not like shaking it viciously, but just a little like, kind of subtle shake.
He's like, no, my God. That's awesome. No, I love that. That's awesome.
Cool. Should we end the Charlie Haas Tommy Dreamer feud and start a Charlie Haas Batista feud?
Likely.
Very cold.
Very cold. That's bullshit, man. Show intro guff was fantastic.
Everyone remembers show intro guff.
Really.
While we're here, check how hot a belt called America is after you're done with this.
Good call.
What about Your Heart's Not in It?
Yeah, I like it.
Shadow of your former self. A specter of the animal.
Specter? Ghost animal.
That's kind of fun. Cool.
Make that a C-verse guys gimmick.
It's already hot. That's nice. I guess we'll save that creative idea then for when the thing happens that is hinted inside the creative idea.
Yeah, no, I dig that. That.
Which will be like soon. Shit, I had something here, but I've forgotten, so maybe just the WrestleMania Revenge Tour here.
Yep.
Cool. Which I guess we should... We're pretty close to probably stopping advertising this. I feel like the tour has probably started now.
It's June.
Then let's wrestle. I'm thinking this is where the women can have their number one contenders match.
Yep.
Five minutes? Candice wins. Protect her. I assumed she would complain. It's fairly reasonable. And then I think Candice should cut a promo afterwards. I think the same kind of lines that she's been using before. You're only champion because you look like a champion, whereas I have the heart of a champion. And I'm going to beat you.
No? Okay.
I like that, actually. I would have left that.
Can this belt fit my bag? Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you.
Yep.
4?
Yep, sure.
Can this belt fit in my bag?
Let's get an interview, Amy Weber interviewing Tori Wilson about what happened on Saturday and about what's happening with Batista tonight. And Tori's like, and Amy Weber is going to ask, you know, what does the future look like for Joey Mercury? And Tori Wilson's going to go, who?
Oh, damn. Jeez,
Yeah,
abandoning this baby kangaroo.
And I guess you should take her off Joey's manager now. I like how he's got cool momentum. This storyline, when they did a lot for content, did not do a lot for Joey Mercury.
Hell no.
No.
Actually, well... Oh, well, I couldn't see anyways. I was like, I bet his pot month over month
went up. Yeah.
Here, but...
Possibly. Quite possibly. Okay. Let's do a little recap of... was it last week that Shelton and the Samoans had a brawl of some sort?
Yes.
Yeah, cool. So let's do a recap of that. This is a two-part angle. First one's the recap of Shelton saving the new breed from a beatdown.
Alright, I'll edit that later.
And then the second part is a graphic showing that tonight's main event is Shelton Benjamin versus Umaga.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
It's massive. No. Subject to video, Jesus.
Let's go into a match, probably. And this is either going to be the US title match or the Batista Mercury match. I'm leaving that up to you.
Oh, okay. What is... I guess there's no real drawbacks to either.
No, I don't think it's a huge decision.
No, it's not. I don't know. We'll throw Dave here. That works for me.
Cool. Probably after you book this, put in a 4-minute Dave entrance.
I like
it. This goes 3 minutes.
Understandable.
Should we get the is causing a distraction for pure spite?
Sorry, he's the Miz.
Oh, sorry.
Who you're talking about? Shit, he should be Joey Mercury. He lost, dude. What can I say?
His real name's Joey Matthews, right?
Yeah.
That's also an M. Fuck, he's screwed.
Joey Matthews.
Or maybe he's Joey Matthews because he doesn't need to drop the M. He's just lost the kayfabe name altogether. Can't be Joey Mercury at all anymore.
Can't be Joey Mercury. He's just Joe Matthews.
Joe Matthews. Joseph Matthews.
Joseph Matthews.
Okay, yeah. Batista entrance. Unreciprocated normal victory in his new storyline.
I guess that is.
He's staring down himself.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, I can't use that one because it would require one other person.
Oh, interesting.
It didn't. It doesn't have the optional. It has two things that aren't optional.
Yep, that makes sense. This is one where I think the quick ad would have just been easier for you.
Fair play. Fair play. You said
regular
victory.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. Charlie Haas isn't taking the L here.
I would hope he was. Okay.
Cool. And then we do that 1 minute angle afterwards. Charlie Haas dramatic acting. Batista off screen.
Yeah.
Subject of video. Cameo appearance
of disappointment.
I think actually this is where cameo appearance I feel like maybe makes sense.
Yeah, I think I agree.
Great word. Perfectly used.
That's how you spell that, right?
I don't know about spelling. I like its usage, but I don't know if
It's perturb.
you're gonna. If you care, you're gonna have to Google it because I'm not gonna be able to help you here. This is not a word that I know how to spell.
Yeah, I was right.
Cool.
Yeah. Perturbed.
Perturbed.
I know.
Okay, because you didn't say it. That was listed as an interview. I'm not sure if you want to change it to angle. Doesn't really bother me. Cool.
I don't know if it matters.
But, I don't think it does, but
unless certain things are calculated differently.
There are lots of things we do that don't matter that we like to do anyway. That's
true. That's the majority of things I do in my spare time. So
same, actually. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I wanted an interview. Who with? I remember there was some. Oh, that's right. I wanted an interview with Mr. Kennedy.
Oh.
Oh, what's up?
I was like Edge. Oh.
Oh, see, now I thought about this a while, and I definitely think in a world where we don't have a 6-week build, he is like opening this show and doing the angle that I have in mind for next week. But I just think because of the nature of things, I think it's just a case of they wrestled on Saturday. They're not here tonight. We will hear from them next week.
Yeah, graphic of we'll hear from the new WWE champion next week.
Yeah, I think so. I thought about that, but I was like, if you do that too early in the show, people will be like, "Oh, I'm just gonna switch off now." But I think later in the show, that like it's worth doing. Yeah. I don't have any material for this though. I was hoping you might have a Kennedy promo. Like
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to remind you and respur your memory, he lost last night, but he kind of ended up on top.
Yeah, I wonder.
Oh, interview. By the way, I think I want him interviewed here.
Works for me. Cool. Give me the leash fox. That'll work. I'm trying to think. I wonder if Ken. I mean, essentially, the point that he should make here is he should be bragging about the fact that even when he loses, his star keeps going up.
Yep.
There's no real way to beat him.
Yep.
Even if I did lose, I beat John Cena once.
Yep.
Which is as good as beating him anytime.
Nobody can take that away from me.
I got the attention of John Cena for like a full month, undivided.
I lived in his head rent-free.
My Google searches are through the roof. As everybody goes, "Who the fuck's this guy?"
I like that. Yeah. I think the core of the promo is like, there is no way to beat me. Even if I lose, my star keeps rising.
You can't stop me.
I am inevitable.
Yep. John Cena couldn't stop me. Randy Orton couldn't stop me. My star is limitless.
Yep. Bask in my glory.
Real. 4?
6, I think.
Yeah.
Probably Cena off screen, even though it doesn't matter at all.
No, because we ended the storyline. Yeah.
Yep.
But
fair. Whatever.
Win for Ken?
Yeah, but he doesn't have a storyline, so does it matter? Right. Also, if I remember correctly, doesn't Kennedy have a little thing that's like he's better off the script, so maybe we let him improvise?
Is that a note?
There is a note like that. There, Motormouth, maybe?
No, that's the one.
No, that's the backstage.
Talks a lot backstage.
Oh, never mind. There is a note for being good off the script. I'm kind of happy to let him go off the script.
Shoots from the lip is that one.
Yep, you're right. I think there are multiple, though, with slightly different bonuses. But you're right that that's definitely one of them. Cool. I'm happy with that.
Yep.
Right. So we have the main event. We also have the US title match. Those are the title match. So I think it's, if you're going to do this Masters Henry thing, it's probably time if it fits here.
Yeah, I think Chris Masters comes out to the ring.
Cool. Yeah.
And lays out the challenge. He's gotten better. Mark Henry, I couldn't put my submission hold on you, which means I couldn't beat you. That's not going to be a problem this time around.
I love it.
I guess Mark Henry has to show up and like nod or something. He just comes out on the stage and just nods aggressively. He's like, yeah.
Maybe so. This is I think this is an angle you might not like. So I'm completely fine if you don't. But here's a pitch. What if Henry comes down and says, "Hey, you've mastered your submission so much, I'm gonna let you put it on me." And he like goes and like looks like he turns his back and he lifts his arms, but he doesn't let him put it on him. As soon as the Masters gets close, he World Strongest slams him and then tells him he's gonna beat the shit out of him next week, new submission or not.
I like it. I don't want to. I don't want him to try the new submission.
Yes, that's the point. Is he's not even going to get to touch him. Like he's not actually going to get to put it on him because I assumed that if he did, he would actually do something. So Henry is going to he's faking. He's not actually letting Masters put anything on him. He's just going to immediately lay him out when he tries.
Okay, this is 2 parts. I think.
I agree. Maybe 3-minute promo and off screen, and then the other one is work the crowd on Henry and Masters' non-speaking appearance.
Yep. I agree with that. Let's do off-screen for Henry. Yep.
I go 3 on this first one and maybe 3 or 4 on the second part. Maybe we go non-speaking appearance in both parts for Johnny Nitro, just to continue to remind people that these two are related.
Yeah, Johnny Nitro's there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like
and he looks aghast when Mark Henry slams his friend.
Moral support. Non-speaking appearance or background player?
It's probably background player.
Right on.
Even though he could definitely hold his own as a non-speaking appearance here, but I think the correct thing to do is background player.
You said 2 to 3 on the first one?
Sure.
Okay, we'll go 2 on. Let's go 3. Fuck it. Give me Chris Masters. And then Mark Henry lays his ass out, which was working the crowd. Should start trying to use the quick ad thing because I feel like it would
be quicker for you overall eventually. Yeah, but yeah.
What did you say on this one? Sorry.
I would think non-speaking appearance
works for me. John Nitro background player.
Yeah. This is one where using create a copy of part would have also helped you, I think.
It would have, yes, because it's all the same 3 guys.
Mm-hmm.
It is hard to have the foresight, though, for that type of thing.
Just but that's why I remind you, not to make you feel bad, but just because if you get it, it'll help you get into the habit of it. Yeah. 3 on this. I go 3 to 4. 3 to 4, I think. Henry's got to come all the way down. There's a little bit of talking, and then he,
We have to pause on that, obviously, too, or else.
Yeah.
It'd be like the 0809 era TNA where the match ends and they just cut immediately. They're just like, okay, moving on.
We're done. God damn, that's so bad for pacing.
People win like world titles, like tag belts, or I haven't seen maybe exactly like their world title, but definitely the tag belts, and they just instantly go to like Mick Foley backstage is fighting the luchadors or something. Like they're out of control.
Yeah. It's a real criticism I have with some companies in Japan and some indies where, unfortunately, they haven't had the rights to broadcast the music. And so the win happens and then the whole fucking stream is mute for ages. And it's like, man, it really ruins the moment.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Either make sure you can get away with it or don't do it.
Yeah. Although I give them a little bit of credit because they were like, they had no idea this shit was getting broadcasted. But still, yeah. All right. Let's go US title match. $13?
Yep.
Cool. And this one is going to be it's going to start as a pretty standard back and forth. Jeff Hardy and Ted DiBiase jostling for position. Jeff Hardy trying to speed the match up. Ted DiBiase using his DMLS training to try and slow the match down. But eventually it's going to escalate. Jeff Hardy bringing the pace up, dives to the outside, big high-octane moves to bring the momentum of the crowd up. And you can really see in this match that these two have grown to dislike each other. They have certainly... There's a lot of animosity in the way they wrestle this match. And I also want to sell that, they are putting a lot on the line here tonight to win this championship. It's clear that being the United States champion means a lot to both these men. But also, let's not forget that the reason why Ted DiBiase is the United States champion is because he cheated Jeff Hardy out of being it himself in the finals of the tournament. So Jeff Hardy is trying to avenge that loss, is trying to use the words of Bobby Lashley, and he's putting everything on the line. He is throwing caution to the wind and risking life and limb to become the United States champion tonight. And that escalates all the way to the point where Ted DiBiase is laid out on the announcer's table, and Jeff Hardy climbs to the top rope. And he looks at it, looks at Ted, and he looks at the crowd, urging him to do whatever the fuck it is that he's thinking about doing. Whereas Jim Ross on commentary is begging Jeff Hardy, don't do it. You're a young man, Jeff. You've got years ahead of, oh God. And the Jeff Hardy swanton bombs Ted DiBiase on the announcer's table. They're both just laid out as the referee's count goes higher and higher, and Jeff Hardy's struggling to drag Ted DiBiase to the ring, and he realizes that he doesn't have time to break the count, and he doesn't have time to get Ted DiBiase in the ring, so he rolls into the ring and wins the match via countout. Of course, for those uninitiated, the title cannot change hands via countout.
There's some company where it can. Oh, yeah, I love it.
Cool. What company's that?
It's a Japanese company. I don't remember exactly what one it was. It was around in the 2000s. I saw a couple clips of it, and somebody mentioned that one time there was a count out or something, and the belt switched.
The old pure title in ROH, that could change hands on count out, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Because I seem to remember... Say it?
Might be what I'm thinking of.
Because I seem to remember one of the McGuinness-Danielson matches being based around one of them trying to win by count-out.
Yeah, that would be the one where... Does that make any sense? I think Nigel would be the one trying to use the count-out, but he's defending the pure belt against Danielson's world belt, so he'd only win...
His belt.
Retain his own belt.
Yeah, I seem to remember that being a case where maybe somebody won, but by count out, and one of the belts could change. I don't really remember fully, but I think there was something to do with the pure title and count out. Anyway.
No, there definitely was, yes.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, so I think maybe there's a 1 minute angle afterwards where Jeff Hardy is like, oh man.
Shit.
Or maybe Matt Hardy consoles him. Maybe Cody and Ted are like...
Dramatic acting on everybody.
We could also go work the crowd, but that dramatic acting also works for me.
2?
Yeah, I think two's a good number on this.
Shit.
That was an interview.
Oh, good call.
And maybe minor Ted DiBiase victory over Jeff Hardy in that angle.
Yeah.
That's unreciprocated. Yeah, cool. Maybe a little 4-minute Armando Estrada promo about the Samoans here.
I love it.
Armando promo, Samoans, bodyguards.
Yep. Samoan wrecking group.
Based. I think this will be an interview too if yeah. Yep, cool. Maybe minor Umaga over Shelton.
Sure, yep.
You need to put Shelton off screen. Use the quick ad. Okay, too late.
All right. It's not too late.
It's never too late. Let's do our Edge angle that you pitched, where it's like we'll hear from the it's the end of the Orton era, Jim. It's now the Rated R era, and we'll hear from the Rated R WWE champion next week.
We're not that excited.
No exclamation mark for you.
Yeah, I was like, no.
And then Shelton Umaga.
Yep.
Shelly Morgan. 6 or 7 minutes?
Like 7.
Okay. And then, so, there's 2 directions I see this going. Either 1, Shelton overcomes and just wins. That classic babyface beats the big man match. Or Shelton almost overcomes and wins, but the numbers game catches up with him and Umaga wins.
Do we want Shelton to get a friend for this?
I am happy. I don't have hard plans as to where this is going, other than I don't think this is where it ends. So if you had a guy in mind where like it'd be really cool if Shelton had a friend, then sure.
My actual point was I don't specifically.
You don't want Shelton to have a friend.
I don't have anybody in mind here to come help him out. Which I think to me might mean that Shelton just wins this.
Okay. Are you pitching that this is the end of the angle?
No.
Okay. Do you have an idea of where the angle goes next?
The Samoans get more violent.
Okay. Yeah.
The loss has only enraged them.
I have to warn you, I think this naturally goes down the route of Shelton getting a friend, but I'm willing to let you try and cook.
It kind of has to be, unfortunately.
Maybe next weekend, because we don't have another stream tomorrow, so maybe next weekend we'll have figured out another direction for this to go. So I'm okay with, if you still think you want Shelton just to win this, then we can just have Shelton win this. That's fine.
With a flash pinfall. How about
that? Sure. Yeah.
We like that, yeah?
Yeah. I think Shelton could just win, but I'm also down for a flash pinfall.
I think he could too, but I think it enrages the monsters more if he gets a good, solid, and this is totally, fair, totally above board. It's a valid win.
Yes. But it's maybe a fluke. I see what you say, because if it was a decisive win, that closes the argument a bit more, whereas this leaves some more room for them to be like, you can't beat us next time.
Yeah, you will not stand and fight me. You have to try to win the match. No. We're in this for the fight.
I think the only alternative direction for this to go that I can think of right now is, instead of Shelton getting a friend, it's just a handicap match in which Shelton just loses to the 2 large men.
Yeah, that has to be the outcome of that, I think.
I think so. Well, it doesn't have to be. We could have Shelton win, but I don't think we're the bookers that are going to do that.
I was going to say, I don't want to kill our monster
I'm not that
team.
guy. No.
I enjoyed them a lot. And since coming over, Umaga's unwashed and improving again.
True.
So,
So he's back on the table.
He's back on the table. See you at Mania 29. That's just ages away. What the fuck am I talking about? Mania 25. Oh, also, that's this year. 26.
You may recall our execution policy, and he may not be here if he stays in the company that long.
Oh, true. You're right. Damn.
Although I think he's off the things that caused. So we could have a discussion about that. It'll be next year, so it's not that far away, but it's also not like right now.
No, I hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, Shelton gets the roll up.
Yep, and I think that is Raw, unless you wanted to have the Samoans beat him up afterwards.
Oh, I think we're all right.
Okay, me too.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah,
I think I'm going to regret having come up with a reason not to main event with the US belt, but let's see.
We'll see.
Yeah, because there was a part of me that was like, we should just main event with the US belt. So go on, prove me wrong, boys.
Raw intro. Oh my god, look at him.
It's one of the lowest rated intros we've had in this version of the game. Just putting it out there.
I know. It's terrible. He's only well known, by the way. He's not even a star.
That's awful. That's really crazy.
Yeah. Last night, I was like, wow, we have a belt on a mid-carder. Holy shit.
Oh no, we're simmering.
Oh no, it's over already.
It's Edge's fault. I think this, I don't mean this in a necessarily a bad way, but I think this show is very illustrative of what this season of Raw is. Like, this is the B show. And I think it's a good show, but it is the B show.
Oh, certainly.
Yeah. I think we can just book this in
for
Raw next week. Or we could do it at SN. No, what do you think? I'm very conflicted. I have three. I'm genuinely conflicted between three options. Like Raw next week, which is going to have a women's championship match already. Raw the week after, or SNME. I think it genuinely could be any of those shows. I guess we haven't had a title defense in a while, which is why I sort of went, oh yeah, we can do it next week. But I'm down to wait until the TV special. I don't know. I am very conflicted. If it does happen next week, I think there will be a rematch at this show.
I think we might as well just go ahead and do that then.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, like, because my thing was going to be, how many opponents do you have for Lundrick after them? Like, on how quick we should go with this.
I think the next opponent, I'll just put it out there, is Eminem. I think the one after these guys is Nitro and Miz.
Okay, so yeah, we could. That's about July. About July or so.
And I think that's going to be a big feud. That's going to be like a summer feud.
Oh, I don't know. It's because I was thinking like the SmackDown tag belts, and I was like, we have to move those by July, I think, at least. But we've already had this conversation. The Miracle on Taunt,
yeah,
kid thing already happened. I don't know what the fuck.
And even on the SD belts, and you probably know this now that you've remembered, but I think nothing's locked in on them. We can sort of do what feels like we have some rough plans, but if we decide to go a different direction, we'll play it by ear.
Oh, for sure.
Yep. Yeah, I'm good with this for next week.
Pre-booking. Sorry, I thought I was like sitting here like, all right, how long is this going? Yeah, no.
I mean, you can pre-book that stuff.
Would it even save it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough.
I think the only thing you can't do is staff, because there's no guarantee that those staff are there that night.
Right, yes. Yeah, Batista stuff. Batista content.
He is wrestling Joey Mercury later.
That he is.
Buy tickets. There's like only 4 of these shows left, so buy tickets now. Yeah.
He's Big James with a sugar rush.
The crowd, unclear.
What is a sugar rush?
Do you want to know the answer to that?
I do.
All right, fine. I'll look for it. I can do that.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Cage Match occasionally has these things. Candice, Michelle, Cage Match. Like the very first thing underneath the Google link for this is a review. It's 2 out of 10. A pretty bad wrestler. She wasn't quite useless, but it's hard to say anything she did really well in the ring.
Shit.
That's real shit. Okay, on Cage Match, her only signature move is the candy wrapper. Wikipedia.
Should be on like hold on.
It's like Pro Wrestling Wiki, right? That's the one where it's
Yes, that's the one that. I think also that SmackDown Hotel now has a lot of that kind of stuff. Wrestling facts. Oh, it just says Sugar Rush. Fair. I'll go fuck myself.
Candice Michelle Sugar Rush. Oh, here we go. I found a YouTube video. Sugar Rush on Tori Wilson. Iconic.
This describes the Sugar Rush as a forward Russian leg sweep. It's the skull crushing finale.
It is, but without the full Nelson. I'm watching it now.
Oh, so you can fully defend yourself. All right, fair.
Yeah, it's literally like a face plant. Like a yeah. It's actually
okay.
It's actually pretty cool.
Does she jump out with it?
Let me just send you the video. It's 9 seconds. Here.
Okay, yeah.
I actually think it looks pretty cool, but she is putting it on an icon of the business.
Real. Oh, that's kind of sick. It's like, it's more like the stroke, but not even quite the stroke.
I don't know what the stroke is.
That's the Jeff Jarrett move.
Oh yeah, of course, your favorite wrestler.
Number 1, man. Okay, that's interesting, I guess.
Cool.
Tori Wilson doesn't know who anybody is.
Oh, we should book in Beth Phoenix versus Candice Michelle for next week, I think.
Oh, yes.
Although, once again, I am open to do this the week after or at the TV special.
Oh, Jesus.
This is one where maybe the only thing I have for these women, sorry, for Beth after this, is some collections of triple threats and like multi-men. Like I'm thinking like after this we do her and Candice, sorry, her versus Candice and Victoria or Melina, right? So I think this is one where I think it makes a decent amount of sense to do it at SNME.
Yeah, you want me to move it there?
The only question is, can SNME 20 have this and Victoria versus Melina on it? Because I think that's happening there. I think the answer is yes.
It does feel like a lot of women's wrestling, but I think
understandable.
We can do it. I think we can do it.
Yeah, it's 2008. Give Divas a chance.
Yes.
Cool.
Actually, I don't know if our company has ever. I was gonna say I don't know if our company's ever used that word. That's not true. They called it that since like the mid '90s.
Yeah, so. Yeah. They are WWE divas, although we don't use that phrase that often. But
no,
I'm sure in the fiction they are.
I'm sure. Yes. Yep. Shelton Benjamin's in our main event tonight
against Maga.
Batista makes his way to the ring.
His heart really isn't it. I expect better from him.
Puts Joey Mercury in the ground. The Biz is there for a second. And he's like, ah!
Dave, we're like, literally the whole point of this gimmick is you're supposed to be using the Batista bomb. Like, that's why people pop. Actually, Tucker, ironically, after the show, we should take this off of his moveset. Like, when do you actually remember Batista? Like, it's only against big men that Batista finishes moves with the Spinebuster.
Yes, and instead the game just has it as a secondary finish or whatever, right? So they're like, oh, he's a mid-carder. Yeah, Dave doesn't have to pull out the bomb.
We could
Spinebuster him.
It would maybe work if we put the Spinebuster as an Uber finisher, because the Batista bomb probably has a weight limit, and that means he'd probably pull it out against big men, as it is intended.
Yeah, but that means he's going to end up, like,
winning a huge match. Yeah,
okay. With the Spinebuster, yeah.
Good point. Fair enough. I wonder if there's a minimum weight. Do you remember?
Oh, I think there's certain. There's a maximum weight, obviously.
Yep.
I don't quite know.
We could look into it. Oh, what the fuck?
Mr. Kennedy interview.
Huh. There are many. I guess Kennedy's just washed in TW9. Understandable.
Yeah, because like I would be shocked if Alicia Fox is the one killing
it. Yeah. Although I'm sure she didn't help.
No, certainly not. But that's what it is, I guess. Because the game, they put in the note that's like you can do interview segments, and now everybody who doesn't have that note can't really do interview segments.
Well, no, it's not just the note. The note is helping Amy, but also if you have good stats and you're over, you're also fine.
Yeah, well, and even then, it seems to be a little bit hit and miss. Todd Grisham gets it some weeks on SmackDown. He doesn't on others.
Well, that depends on the quality of the.
Doesn't remark on it to me.
That's like every note, right? It's if the promo is really good, then he's probably going to get the note because he's bringing it down. But if it's already mid, then you're not going to see the note because he's not having a material impact on it.
So how bad is Alicia Fox?
Probably pretty bad.
Probably pretty damn bad, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Hell yeah. I guess this is also next week.
Yeah. I can't wait till SNME for this, Tucker.
I guess that's only one batch booked in now. That's okay.
Yeah. You've blue balled me on this match for long enough. I'm not waiting any longer.
The pop is going to be insane next week. Don't worry about it.
All right. I trust. Yeah.
Jeff
nice.
Hardy has separated his shoulder.
That doesn't sound. Actually, I don't know.
That sounds like months, many months, maybe.
No, for me it didn't sound like months. But I guess we will.
That's the John Cena thing, man.
No, John Cena tore his pec.
No.
Yes.
Yes, I
don't actually know, but I
his shoulder.
I think let's stop speculating. Let's finish Raw and then we will evaluate.
Hey yo. Also, red crosses. This violates the Geneva Convention. Make these green, please. Thank you. It should alert some.
Hey, so he can still do angles.
He can clearly.
Putting it out there.
Pull him. Okay.
Yeah.
It's all right, man. Because this actually is Matt Hardy's story.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, that could happen.
Yep. I'm ready to start a cuts of promo. Send in the Samoans.
But first, next week, Edge is here.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Send in the Samoans.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
acceptable.
Yeah. Shelton Benjamin beats Umaga. Rolls him up.
All right. That's Raw. Oh, injury review. Okay, we're fine. Tucker, we're fine.
He misses SNME, but
that is completely fine.
He's alive.
I didn't even have a match for him in SNME. All of this was going to be on TV. So the next match was going to happen in 2 weeks. It's just going to happen in 4 instead.
Yeah, and we can tide things over with Matt stuff.
We can do some match stuff. And Teddy can book the match that was going to happen. Teddy will just book next week anyway, but he'll book it for 4 weeks from now.
The contract reads Hardy. Matt Hardy.
Holla, player. That's fine. That could have been so much worse.
So much worse.
Yeah.
Because I swear that's the John Cena thing. I'm probably wrong considering the length on that, but I swear
you mean the one from 2007, right?
I do, yes.
John Cena 2007 injury. I was right. He tore his pec.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
He should have kept working then. Really, no excuse.
Cena?
Yep.
You're kidding, right?
If Cody Rhodes could do it.
But he couldn't. He didn't.
He did. He specifically did.
Cena also finished the match in which he tore his pec.
Yeah, but Cody wrestled a Hell in a Cell with that, so.
And then how long did he have off?
Many years. No, I don't want to change his gimmick.
Oh, right. Okay.
Don't do that, game. Thanks. We just got him hot, and they're like, "You want to switch it up?" Like, no. Like, what?
Wait.
Okay.
Go to our roster and make sure Kofi's still in the main roster.
Why?
It's just something seemed a bit weird about him asking you that, almost like you sent him down to dev. Okay.
No, they just I don't know. It's the exact same. This is the exact same like stuff as the other gimmick too, which is weird, but weird.
That is strange.
Oh, you click that. All right, over to SmackDown.
Oh, it is SmackDown.
Yo, that's
El Hijo del Santo.
Not WWE Hall of
Famer. No, El Hijo del WWE Hall of Famer. Right? You put El Santo in the Hall of Fame.
Yes, I did.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Sorry, I thought you were just saying that would be a funny name. I was like, yeah, fair. El Hijo del WWE Hall of Fame.
That would be pretty great.
Which one?
Judo is that man. Is this man? Judo is this Matt man's weapon of choice.
Fuck wrote that?
This is a DMLS member if I've ever seen one.
Literally wrote Lars Dowger? Dage.
Oh, we dodged a bullet with Juventude there. Who's that guy?
What happened to him? Oh,
he had an argument. That's standard.
We missed a bullet there. Whoa.
Oh, our locker room's so much nicer.
We love our locker room. Oh, yep, okay. Main roster.
You can click complete all worker signings if you in future.
Okay,
yes.
Well, I didn't realize they were all main roster guys. So
okay, all right.
That's my bad.
All right.
TNA this week.
CM Punk on this show?
No.
But he's getting a big push.
He's getting a big push. They keep, they keep telling me that they are gonna push him, and I mean backstage they really keep
love
talking
him.
highly about him. Yeah, they love him. They keep telling me they're pushing him real big.
You need to check out our other competition that got held last night.
Oh, is that also on this day? Oh, it is. Pro Wrestling on Fox. There you go.
Oh, Eric Bischoff, of course, the highest rated angle on the show.
Wow, we got Lazarus and Bronco 3 taking on Slash and Ruckus.
Huh. Wow.
Our dev should have also run last night.
It did.
These are choices. Where's Danielson?
He's taking the night off.
He's doing an interview. Look at
full-time career.
Look at Seb Slater. He breaks his ribs and he's right back out there.
What a legend.
All right. Oh, sorry. What was that?
What was what?
That's okay. No. You're leaving anyways, so.
True. Where are we for SmackDown tonight, Tucker?
We are in Pittsburgh, I think I read.
That seems right, because we're in Philly on Monday.
All right. Gang's all together.
Hell yeah. Okay, we should spend probably two things here. Main event Shark versus Guerrero. Can you think vaguely of a creative idea for the finish? Well, actually, I can. My finish I have in mind, I guess, could count as a creative finish idea. So yeah, let's go for it.
Sure, yeah. A near certainty.
Okay, so limb work pays off.
I like it.
Yeah. And then I guess character idea for... Well, we'll see if it's risky. Bit of a gamble. Yep, a powerful woman. Cool. There you go.
Yeah, just leave it like that.
I think so. Yeah, unless you have anything else we think we need.
I think everything should be okay there.
We could maybe grab a storyline idea for Shark and Guerrero, but why don't we go see how hot it is before we commit to it?
Fair play.
Yeah.
All right, locker room. How we doing today, gang? Understandable. Wasn't poor. Finley, stop telling me that.
It's actually good. That's good. It's good to know. Huh.
Oh, that's not good, Jack. I wouldn't do that. Listen, man. She went through a pretty nasty divorce a couple years ago. I just wouldn't approach my daughter at all. I'll be honest.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just like, I just wouldn't go near it all. Pancake Station. Holy shit, Jesse's cool as fuck. He's irritated too. He's pissed off. He still made pancakes for everybody.
Still set up a pancake station.
What a guy.
What a man. I guess we're continuing to hold our open forum.
Sure, yeah. Yeah.
Yep. We did it at the Jesse Pancake Station.
Yeah, if we walk up to Jesse, what's wrong with you, man?
Let's hear it. Go on, give out.
Tell me about it. He's like, what?
All right, we're gonna kick things off with some wrestling.
Big.
We're gonna have Deuce and Domino taking on Los Guerreros.
Main event in any arena.
True. 3 minutes.
Yep.
This match descends into chaos as The Undertaker descends upon the ring. So I go sports entertainment finish. The Undertaker interference on both LGBT members. After the match, The Undertaker chokeslams Kurt Hawkins off the stage and tombstones Zack Ryder through the announcer's table.
Jesus. I guess I could do that through quick ad.
Beat down,
I guess. Yeah.
And then he does a cutthroat motion and the lights turn blue.
Is that 4?
Yeah. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Ryder and Hawkins. Okay, that works too.
Can I do... Come here, boys. Die for your pride.
They won't do it.
Bastards. All right, stump up it is. He was getting chokeslammed off the stage, right?
Yeah, but Zack Ryder was getting tombstone through the announcer's table, so...
Oh, all right, that's also, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the same shit, fair.
Yep. They are both fucking dead.
Yeah, major victory here for The Undertaker. Face God Taker.
We cut to Kevin Nash watching the monitor horrified. Maybe that's the second part of the previous angle, if you want to go back and hit it.
Sure, yeah, I'm game for that.
Undertaker cameo appearance, Kevin Nash. Either dramatic acting? Yeah, sure. Since that was your first thought, we'll go with it.
That's what I did for the last show, so.
Yeah. I also thought character development would have worked. Cool.
Nice, we can do that, which is great.
What did you think we couldn't do?
I thought there might be some problem with being in the ring in one part of the angle and backstage in another part of the angle. But no, that seems to work, which is good.
Yeah. I think you can switch everything between angles pretty much. Or between parts.
Yes.
Cool.
Right.
We got our main. Ooh, okay. Let's just do this Burning City vignette before we forget.
God damn, your
brain doesn't comprehend the Burning City vignette when I say it?
It was like burning hammer. I was
Oh.
like, what's happening?
Wait, what?
It's still burning. This next one's gonna be a clean burn in hell or something.
Oh shit. When hell burns over.
Oh yeah, you might not know that gimmick because
No.
you guys probably don't know King of the Hill over there, do you?
I've heard of it, and there are it's a show that people watch, but I've not seen it.
The main character sells propane and propane accessories.
Yeah.
And all the characters end up in hell in one episode.
Oh, okay.
And then the fire goes out, and Hank Hill, the main character, replaces the propane in hell.
Oh.
And he says, that's one clean burn in hell.
Based?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Okay, so I'm thinking at some point on the show we're going to do Elijah Burke and the Bashman versus Bobby Lashley and Evan Bourne.
I dig it.
Yep.
Dude, Lashley Bourne, holy fuck. This would be my Dewey home army. Them, John Cena, and I don't know. Probably Shelton, really, but yeah.
Okay, so maybe here we get a Drew McIntyre promo.
He
or
did
interview.
it again.
Yeah. And yeah, basically just that. He is the future.
Background player is the one that doesn't.
Yeah, rate them.
Fuck it up, right?
Non-speaking appearance is the rated. Is the rated
Blake
one.
Drew did it again.
3?
4? Yep.
Cool. We can do that tag team match now. This could be quite long. This is probably the second longest match of the night. Not that long though. It's still TV. Maybe 8 minutes.
That's exactly where I was. Yeah.
Cool. So the Basham. Okay, so the Basham Lashley feud's over. This is just a little bit of post content.
Postscript.
The Burke Bourne one isn't though, and we're probably going to have their big match next week. So I guess the result here should be whoever out of that match needs more reason to be like sort of pissed loses. Like whoever we want to add fuel onto the fire.
I was going to say, should Burke cheat to win again?
Yeah, that sounds good. I like that.
There we go. And he'll pin Bourne off.
Bourne for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe throw a little protect on Bobby Lashley. I don't think he will need it, but just in case.
Absolutely.
Cool. Cool. Yeah, I don't think we need any afters for that. Although, let's do a graphic. Let's do a graphic that next week we're going to have Bourne versus Burke again.
Yep.
All right. Let's have Thunderbones, Alan Jones come down to the ring. And he's going to get on the mic. He's going to say...
Here he comes with him?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, absolutely. He's going to say, Thursday Night SmackDown, I'm back. I hate the fact that you might not even remember who I am. Because last year, when I debuted here, well, actually it was Friday Night SmackDown at the time, I had one of the hottest starts to a cruiserweight career in history. But it was brief. It was only a few weeks that I got to rise through the ranks here before Roderick Strong and his band of cronies took away a year of my career. But now, I'm back. And I'm back more ready, more hungry than I've ever been before. And there's only one thing that I want here in the WWE, and that is to be the World Cruiserweight Champion. So I am asking you to give me every bit of support that you did a year ago, to give me every bit of energy that I need to go up against a man who, as much as I hate to admit it, is one of the greatest cruiserweights in the history of this business. But I know I'm better. I know I'm faster. I know I'm stronger. I know I'm phenomenal. I will beat Roderick Strong. I will be Cruiserweight Champion. And yeah, I'm happy if you've got other stuff to add to this.
Hey, he's phenomenal. He's got thunder in his bones and lightning in his soul, and all of you are about to get struck.
Love it.
Down by God. What?
Oh.
What do you say? What do you say?
Huh?
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
You want to go 6 on this, yeah?
Yeah. And then what's the situation with storylines at the moment with these guys?
Oh, good ask.
Is there a Roddy Strong, Gregory Helm storyline?
No, there never was. Oh, there
here it is. There it is. Cool.
Very cool.
That's good.
How do you feel about adding a single 1 minute extra part to this, where we say that next week Alan Jones is going to fight Tyson Kidd?
How about, I'm happy for the premise. However, instead of the match you pitched, what about Alan Jones and Gregory Helms taking on Roderick Strong and Tyson Kidd?
That works. I don't think we need a 1 minute for it.
Oh, but you did for the singles?
Yeah, because I was going to show a graphic, but they can just talk about it here.
Can't you just show a graphic of the 4 people?
I can.
Do you just dislike the tag match more than the singles?
I do, honestly.
Why?
I think, well, one, I liked the idea of us seeing Alan again, like on his own, doing his thing.
Sure, they should be forced to wait for that.
That's fair. I think also
You're also the one shoehorning Greg Helms into this storyline. This is the consequences of your actions.
Excuse me, actually, I never pitched for this exact permutation of things.
You did ask for Greg to be in this angle.
I did, yes. Okay, that's fair. That's fair,
look,
yeah.
I think I get what you mean with like, it's his first singles match back, but I do think there's value in one, having us wait for that to get glimpses of it next week in the tag match. I think that will build anticipation for the singles. We've done a lot of Roddy's opponent has to fight his goons. I also think it will we want to protect Tyson and Jack a little bit because they are the tag team champions, and I think they will be protected a little bit more in Roderick Strong isn't his usual tag team partner. Also, remember, this is cruiserweight wrestling, and I still maintain that multi-man matches are just more entertaining. Generally.
You're probably right in terms of that.
For filler. If Tyson Kidd if we were treating Bones versus Kidd as like this big main event, then it'd be different. But it's a filler match, right? And I think in that filler context, I think tag team is more exciting.
Yeah, I just really dug the idea of getting an AJ Kidd match early before Tyson Kidd's Tyson Kidd.
It's going to be a long time until Tyson Kidd's Tyson Kidd, if he's ever Tyson Kidd.
He's probably never going to end up being Tyson Kidd as we know him, no.
Yeah.
But
so there is time.
You've done that to yourself.
Yep. Okay, cool. Kofi's probably not wrestling this week because he wrestled last week, right? Can you check?
So.
He probably did. I think there he is.
Yep.
We've been having him wrestle most weeks. So maybe this is just a vignette for Kofi. Maybe 2 minutes, a little bit of highlights interspersed with some of the vignette material we had.
Commentated by Jerry Lawler or what?
He's not on this brand, so that would be a bit weird.
Oh, fair. You're right. Commentated by Ric Flair. Oh, wait.
He's gone. Taz. No, that seems weird.
No, it's fine. Leave it as is, I guess.
I think we should have a commentator. We need to find someone. Might have to be one of the boys.
One of the boys.
Yeah, Todd Grisham, Josh Matthews.
Oh, I see. Yeah, we could do either one of those.
Josh Matthews, I think, could be cool here.
Sure.
This man is Kofi Kingston. And he's been on a hell of a run.
Glad it's not Matt Stryker. Only because I'd have to do when somebody comes across your chest with their legs, that hurts. You're in pain now. You feel badly.
You see, the speed he gets in the air is impressive.
What the fuck? I've never used that expression in wrestling ever before, but that's what we're saying.
Cool.
Kofi Kingston has taken over the media cycle.
Jeez.
All they can talk about. CNN reporting Kofi Kingston will wrestle soon.
What was the women's match we had last week? I know it was a tag, but who was on the other side from that? It was Kelly and Tiffany Terrell. So let's do Nat Hart versus Tiffany Terrell this week.
Team of K2 and T2.
Shit.
My favorite droids.
KKTT?
Well, there's two of them. K2 and T2.
Oh, I was talking about... Okay. 2 minutes. Eye candy. Nat wins. Okay. Should we get Taz sitting down with Shark and Chavo?
Taz is back?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Oh, I guess we maybe shouldn't just throw him into stuff then. But I love those sit-down angles, Tucker. I've missed them so much. Never leave us again, Taz.
You got rid of Ric Flair, so...
Yeah, but I don't like Ric Flair.
Oh.
I mean, I love him as a wrestler, but I don't like 2008 Ric Flair, who's not wrestling.
I don't like 2008 Ric Flair. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. Ah, shit. I guess in that case... Maybe we should start doing... Yeah, it probably should start doing vignettes with Taz, with what he's been up to. Right?
Yeah.
All right. Taz, dramatic acting. Michael Hayes is the producer. I think this one, he's in the underground fight clubs of Austria.
Damn.
Yeah. He's looking, there's a bunch of people speaking German aggressively at Taz, and then he, slowly nods and takes off his sunglasses, which he's wearing indoors, and then he says,
that's good.
I think this is good.
Oh, he thinks it is good. Oh,
Yeah.
2 minutes?
Sure. Taz is in Austria. Okay, do we want to hear from Chavo or Shark tonight in a different form?
Oh, yeah, we were going to check the heat of the storyline.
That's true. It's a little
You wanna
cold.
Storyline idea going for that, I guess?
Sure.
Then?
Yeah.
Joke's on me. It's Paul London. Yeah, I'm just calling this Paul London storyline idea. I don't fucking know.
All right.
We'll do something.
I'm not willing to spend any more creative energy on this.
No, that's it.
Yeah.
Chavo promo it is then.
Good luck.
Shark used to be his friend,
Mm.
but that was a long time ago. He's got new friends now, and they support him. Unlike Shark.
And are not aquatic animals.
Real. I can have a conversation with them. I can't have a conversation with Dolphin or whatever his name is.
I'm going to be honest, Shark. I always thought you were kind of weird.
I don't know why you think you're a fucking fish.
It's really weird. You need help, not a world title. Shark versus Shark Boy when? I'm sorry, I have to break the bad news to you, but I don't think it's happening.
It's kind of sick, I won't lie.
Oh, maybe I never say never then, I guess.
Maybe it's happening.
Hey, if Tucker's into it, then hey. All right, we should probably do...
Tag team name, Sharks.
We need to progress the Shawn Michaels, Idol Stevens situation this week.
Shawn Michaels is going to go to Kevin Nash, which we have never addressed before, that they are on the same brand as their boy.
Okay. Now, I definitely think this could be a good angle, and I'm down to do it, but this little spot on the show here feels like a in front of the crowd thing. Now, we could just do something else and do whatever you had in mind a little later.
I would approve of that, honestly.
Okay.
I really like what I'm about to pitch.
Then I'm going to put on you what goes in this slot instead.
Sure. Ray Psychosis stuff probably easily.
That does seem right.
I
mean, Ray coming out to cut a promo in front of the live crowd feels like the thing that should be occurring here, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. You wanted to involve our masks so badly, Psychosis. Well, then I think the time has come. You want to take your mask off? I'll do it for you. Mask versus mask.
Basically, you want to take your mask off so badly. I'll do it for you. You want to disrespect the tradition. You want to come here to America away from the eyes of the Lucha Council and pull fuck shit like that. I will send you back to Mexico on a platter for them to ban from Lucha competition forever.
Doug Basham arrives like, I can help with that. Did somebody say back to Mexico?
Fantastic.
Thank you for the sub, Marples.
Yeah, Ray wants mask versus mask. And then next week, Psychosis from the Dark Psychosis world, or wherever the fuck he cuts promos, will just be like, oh, I thought you'd never ask.
Beast. Let's... do we wrestle? No, let's just go do your Kevin Nash thing.
So good. Fuck. Hold on.
Hello.
Damn.
Live, Tucker, Jesus. Live. There's so much to live for.
Jesus. So Shawn Michaels goes into Kevin Nash's office. And Kevin Nash is working on something. Shawn's like, Kev, I gotta talk to you. There's this guy. I don't even really know which guy it is. I gotta be honest. I've seen him have so many different faces now. I've seen him in my sleep. I need you to do something about this guy, man. He's freaking me the fuck out. And I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And Kevin Nash looks up from his laptop, and it's not Kevin Nash. It's Idol Stevens dressed as Kevin Nash. I had this brain blast about 10 seconds in, and I was like, oh, I should pitch it. And I thought, no, this is where he's going. I'm sure of it. Yep. And Shawn Michaels goes, and runs out of the room.
I think this is comic relief.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yes,
Kevin Nash off screen?
Yep, likely, yeah.
Is Triple H there? And he just looks completely disapprovingly as Shawn runs away. Like, Shawn, what is going on?
I was thinking he wasn't, but I could put him in there if you wanted, yeah.
I think it would be cool if he's continuously hanging around, and while he is silly, he's not like a cartoon character. So he's like disappointed at how ridiculous Shawn is being. I'm also okay for him not to be here, but you have to figure out where he is if he's not here, because his story, his other feud is over now, so he kind of just needs to be with his tag team partner, doesn't he?
He's at home crying.
That's possible. I'd say comic relief for him as well. He's playing the straight man, but he's still doing comedy. Yeah,
good call.
6.
Yeah.
Maybe. I wonder if comedy angles can go that long. I guess we're going to find out.
We'll see. This feels like another minor victory for the Idol Stevens.
Oh god, okay, that's a big old comment. Hold on, I'm gonna go to the actual website, Twitch, to read that. I don't want to derail your thought process while you're booking with a lot of little comments. So I just want to say I've been watching the series since the start and Tuck since his ECW save. Not just my favorite TEW series / people, but my favorite content going at all right now. As soon as the VODs and videos go up, I'm straight on them. Book forever. Clap, clap, clap. Thanks, guys. Well, thank you for the kind comments. Much appreciated.
Yeah, very much appreciated. Thank you.
I also like my brain immediately went. He said at the start, "I don't want to derail," and then as I finished reading, I looked back at the screen. I was like, "Wait, where were we?" We're building to the main. I don't think we got any other matches on this show, but we
I don't think so.
could fit one in. But I think it's probably just build to the main.
I agree.
Cool. So we've done Psychosis Ray. We should probably do something with Santino and Renee if you have ideas. Last week Santino was like, Taz will know what to do. That was your angle. And Renee was upset.
Oh, okay.
Oh, maybe. Okay, go on. Let me hear your pitch. I had an idea.
Renee takes matters into his own hands.
Okay.
He goes to the Millennium locker room and starts going crazy.
Okay. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. No, that sounds good. What's he doing?
He's kicking ass.
He's just beating up Tyson Kidd and
he's just
Jack
going
Evans.
for it. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Like, he's tired of waiting around.
My pitch, which I think is worse, but I'll put it to you in case you want something a little bit more fillery, is that Santino's getting lazy because Taz isn't around. Like, Renee's training and Santino's just like sitting around eating chips.
He's becoming meme Santino.
Yeah, kind of.
Renee urges him to resist his true nature.
Oh, I like the idea that, yeah, Renee's training and he gets out of the gym and there in the locker room, Santino is just sitting on a chair, eating chips and watching a videotape from the Italian National Championships in 2006 where he wins.
We'll go with that. I like that.
Cool. I think, yeah, I was going to say character development, you got it. But keep your thing for next week because I think it's probably worth it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep. Don't become your meme self.
Don't let the beams cross.
Or like teasing the horror of it all. He's like, "Oh, I have this sock on my hand."
It looks
like, no.
like a cobra.
It looks like a snake. Ray's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
So I think we really need one more angle here. I don't think anybody on this screen is helping.
No, nothing is helping. Perpetual.
But how long have we got left with the boogeyman?
Might be gone. No,
he's here.
We have the end of the month. We have till the end of the month.
Okay, because in my algorithm popped up a clip of him interacting with DX this week. I was like, we should just steal that. So we might maybe get that in before he leaves.
I'm literally game to do that here.
I don't know if I am because we already have a lengthy DX angle.
I was thinking literally do another one, but
it's in the ring, so I think it makes more sense before a match or something. I don't really know. It's not even a good angle. We probably won't end up doing it, but it's just memes.
My pitch for this and why I think it works in the context of having this already happen on the show. Triple H and Shawn are regrouping somewhere. He's calmed Shawn down, and then the boogeyman comes in, and Shawn's just like, "Oh, thank God, it's not Idol Stevens." Holy shit. I was really scared there for a second.
I like that enough to do it. And it's still the thing where he says he wants to join DX. And then Triple H is just like exasperated for what he has to endure.
I
Do we-
fucking love it. Triple
Do
H
we
is like,
still
I
have
gotta-
Hornswoggle, by the way?
No,
Or is he gone? Okay.
he's
Because he could be someone, again, we consider bringing back just for his DX interactivity.
fun. Yeah.
yeah.
The world's biggest and world's smallest member T-shirts are gonna go crazy.
I guess this is also comic relief.
I think so. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, no. Sean is comic relief. I think.
Yeah.
I think
Triple H
I
might
think
be
Boogeyman-
character development.
Yeah. Triple H turns to the boogeyman, and they have a somewhat civil conversation. Boogeyman character development as well.
Yep.
I think that's like 4.
Yeah.
The boogeyman wants to join DX. And then he takes off his boogeyman mask, and it is the Idol Stevens. Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Starting to realize that I'm so much of Idol Stevens now for me is a bad movie.
Okay. A specific
What?
bad movie?
Yeah, have I brought up I might have brought this up maybe once to you before. Maybe it wasn't you. I don't remember. But the really bad Dana
Are there
Carvey
other
movie-
people you have 5-year-long TW series with that you get me confused with?
No, but I have people who I tell stupid things I've seen to. You ever seen the Dana Carvey movie Master of Disguise?
Ooh. I
It's
might
really
have,
bad.
but
It's a really bad
it's
movie. Like,
ringing a bell.
just unfunny. Like not a funny movie at all. Did really poorly. Basically killed Dana Carvey's
Marriage.
star.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Like yeah, like he was never gonna get another like project where he was the lead ever again.
And yet, how does Adam Sandler get away with it?
He managed to never have a movie that was that unfunny somehow. You know what I mean?
I find that hard to
No,
believe.
no, honey, no. If you haven't seen Master of Disguise, you don't know anything. It is barely even like a film. It is a series of unfunny
Of bad
gags
skits.
threaded together into maybe a film, but there's no plot really. I mean, there is a plot, but it's literally like save your family. Whoa! Like it's garbo.
Well, speaking of plot and entertainment, let's have a tail of the tape for our main event.
I only say that because the Idol Stevens can be anywhere at any time, and he could be anybody.
That's true.
What is our main event? Oh, duh.
Always great to hear.
Always great to hear.
Probably get JR and not JR. Mick Foley and Michael Cole as segment hosts in this angle.
Sure. Where quick ad would have been efficient, but whatever.
Next time.
Sure.
We'll get there.
Double tape.
And actually, why don't you throw Shark in there? It can't hurt. The angle's already cold. Like maybe this could do like a 75, and then it might even bump the angle. Main event. My instinct was 20.
Yeah, I think that's all right.
But I think Chavo is God.
He is God.
And I think this is a setup for a classic where Shark is the big baby face who frequently throughout the match gets these spots of big power spots, which hypes up the crowd and gets him going, while Chavo is trying to work over the knees and the lower back, just like he did against The Undertaker, to take the power away from the big man. And Chavo looks like he's in control for large portions of the match, but Shark gets these spots of fire, and one of those big sequences is towards the end of the match, and people think, oh my god, he might just do it, and he does like what's it called? Is it a gorilla press where he just lifts Chavo up above his head and just throws him behind him? Yeah, and he
press,
and everyone pops and he fires himself up and he shakes the ropes. He's influenced by that man. But like he's getting hyped. He's getting all sharked up, and he might just win it. He might just be the world heavyweight champion, and then he picks Guerrero up for the wipeout, the surf and turf, what's his finisher?
Oh, he does the wave, which is not something he picks anybody up with, to be fair.
He has another move that he picks people up for called surf and turf. And
sure.
And Chavo and his knees buckle, and then Chavo hits him with a vertical suplex, goes up to the top rope, and frog splashes him, and he's still the WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Is that Michael Cole calling it a vertical suplex?
Maybe.
All right, I know it was a brain buster then. Don't worry about it.
Cool. Yeah, that all looks good. Did you slow build that?
No.
Can you?
Yep.
That looks good. Yeah. Back up?
Yeah, fantastic.
Great. Fuck you.
Don't care about that. That's all good. All right, perfect. We should put one of these things on the person, or have we done that on screen?
Off screen.
Off screen? Cool.
Nobody knows that they're there, even though they appear at various points. Yeah.
And definitely at some point during this stream, earlier when we booked that city segment, I definitely put the name in there at first and then went, oh, yeah, shit. Oh, damn.
For what it's worth, I didn't realize, but I think the viewers are looking at the screen more than I am.
Likely. All right, let's do it. Tagged out.
Oh, we're simmering. Oh, we're unclear.
Immediate unclear. It's all right. Triple H will save it.
Surely. Whoa.
Right, the Undertaker can't recover it. Oh God.
Well, I mean, sure, the unclear is still like, uh-oh. But like, what the fuck? Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder, what did you rate them on?
Victim.
They were just Victim.
Their selling must be dope, I
guess. Or
the
Victim role just has very little influence.
Oh, I could see that. Everybody cares about the attacker.
That's very interesting to me. Or these stunt bumps were just based as fuck.
Literally, the stunt bumps really worked this time.
This was cool. This angle's getting over, Tucker.
This angle just saved the show. The unexpected. Something's going on. There's buildings burning everywhere. Yep. Drew McIntyre promo.
Okay.
All right. I'm so confused, buddy.
I am as well. Should we book in Burke versus... Oh, no, we got a graphic, right? I think we got a graphic.
Yeah, we have the angle. Yep.
Yeah.
That's next week.
Burke, Bourne, the final encounter. The winner will likely take on Drew McIntyre for his Intercontinental Championship soon.
Based.
God, it's going to be a hell of a SmackDown next week because I'm pretty sure Beat the Clock is happening next week too.
Yeah, we have that tag next week.
Yep. Oh God, it's going to be 2 stacked, Tucker. SmackDown is 2 stacked next week.
Roderick Strong and Tyson Kidd, by the way, ridiculously based team.
There you go. Hey, then you didn't want to book it. Can we let's have Bourne? Let's delete Bourne and Burke here, and we will do Bourne and Burke the week after.
I can't. So.
Oh, we'll do it after the show, right? We can do that.
Yeah. Likely. Never tried to remove a pre-booking before, buddy, but the button does seem to be there. So
we've definitely done it before. I'm sure of it, even though I can't currently give you an example.
Everybody loves Kofi Kingston.
Boom, boom, boom. Whoa, nice. Nat Hart, based God.
Yep, Nat Hart gets it done. As
I
is in
think-
Austria.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch, big man. I think this is good.
Boy. Chavo promo.
Yep. Chavo specifically asked not to be scripted, right?
He did, yes.
What an
Yep,
asshole.
literally. Yeah, boss. Let me just do it. I actually don't have any ideas for this. He's just like me for real. Yeah, let me do this one. Get to the thing. I have no ideas for this. I don't know what I'm doing. Yep, Ray wants Psychosis down the line.
I think I'm happy to book this in for SNME. Oh no, you wanted Psychosis to accept next week. That's fine.
Psychosis, yeah, has to respond.
Yeah. Okay. Can I see the dirt sheet? I'm curious if there was a penalty for it being a long comedy angle.
Yeah, oh,
No, just wasn't amazing.
wasn't good.
Yeah.
It just wasn't that good.
Yep. Resist meme Santino.
Resist the memes. Yeah, see, this is the real money. Boogeyman.
The boogeyman, and I want to join
Clearly
DX.
enjoyed the freedom to go off script. All the boys here are just having some fun.
Tail of the tape.
Here we go.
Main event. WWE World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Base Chavo God.
He is Chavo Guerrero.
Yep.
Fuck.
Are you shocked?
I'm not shocked, but I am with that rating.
I'm
with
kind
the
of
match and
shocked.
with the match and crowd numbers that were there and Shark's performance, that's an insane carry.
Yeah.
Insane.
I know Chavo
All-time
is
carry job.
God, but even I am slightly surprised. So yeah. Damn.
Oh, I saw Wada didn't abandon her during the Mitsuharu Misawa walk. And I was like, oh, what was that? What kind of walk did they organize? Out.
Every
On
year,
All Japan Pro Wrestling.
every
Okay.
year they do a little walk across Tokyo to Kyoto.
I was about to say, I was like, oh, the Memorial Misawa walk, of course.
I don't think he's dead yet, right? No, he's not dead yet.
No, not in this. But
He's not dead in real life,
yeah,
right?
you're
It's
right.
2010, 2009, so it's around there.
yeah, 09. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, should
We're
we?
jumping ship.
Yeah, it's time.
Yeah, Chris Harris is going to New Japan.
No, you stay there. Doesn't he have the book down there?
Yes.
Come on, Paul.
Literally.
This is very not Paul
Chavo.
Heyman.
Chavo, I wouldn't worry about it. Good dog. I don't. You don't have to be telling me this, man. It's cool.
Kev, why do you have to do this? I want you.
He's
want
turning
you.
everybody on Shark.
Kevin, I want you on screen. I like you. Why do you have to be an asshole? Kofi Kingston? Oh, Rey Mysterio. Okay, all right. Hey, this Rey guy, he's actually pretty good.
Big nod
Ooh.
here. Big
This
nod
is-
here.
Yeah. Have they ever? They've never had a
was
match,
just
have they? Take
Hey, holy
Huh.
shit. Coming out of this, man. Bad guy Renee. Oh, fuck.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, okay. No, you get back down there and... No, I don't hear you. I don't hear you.
Go on, DBLS.
DVLS forever. There's another week in the bag.
Yep. We're in June. Quick approaching SNME 20. We have a match already for that, right?
That show brought Taker up into the top 5
Ooh.
guys.
I mean,
do
he
we
did
no
have
matches?
that banger angle.
We do. We have the women's title.
Let's delete that Evan Bourne match while we're here. And then, yeah, next week on SmackDown, we're going to do Beat the Clock Challenge to determine Chavo's next opponent. So,
Massive. Do we have a name for SNME 20?
if you recall, I did have a pitch that
I
I'm
thought
not.
you did have one. Yeah.
I do, but we can't do it until the main event is booked, and that might give you a hint as to what the name
yes.
is.
I remember.
Yeah.
And I like it. It's good,
Okay,
it's
cool.
good for me.
Yeah. Then we'll have our main event on Thursday, because that's obviously the Beat the Clock Challenge will tell us who's fighting Chavo, and that will be the main event in Chicago.
Based.
Cool. All right. Anything else you want to go over?
I don't think so. I think we're good. Yeah, no, I think we're good.
Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. We will see you guys. Are we good for Saturday? Are we doing Saturday, Sunday again?
Yeah, should be totally fine. Same as normal. Yep.
Cool. We'll be back next Saturday for our next set of shows. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you guys then. Peace out.